Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is our dreaded worst form ever to possibly be looking forward to a Manchester derby. The only positive thing is it is at home, which I think gives a little bit more demand on the players to actually perform. They know that they can't just go out there like they probably could at the Etihad and be sucked in by the atmosphere and just give up. Because we know this team are very inclined to do that, especially, like I said, when they're away from home and they haven't got the demand of Old Trafford behind them. But positives, I think it is positive that Michael Carrick has been appointed instead of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Do I think the man is doomed? Absolutely. I think the man is doomed. He is doomed. Anybody who comes in charge of this Manchester United team is doomed. I just wanted to quick note and say thank you all for the feedback from the match reaction against Brighton, the Brighton match reaction. I think the one thing that stood out to me from that reaction is how united we all are on getting Manchester United owners out. The just feels like impossible thing to do is to actually do that though. And how we do that, I still really don't know. There's not a clear and obvious answer as to how we do that. They are definitely in control, in the driver's seat, and it will be very difficult for us to make a stamp on this. I think, like I said, I know a lot of people will comment on the video saying that we need to boycott Old Trafford, we need to not turn up, we need to not... It's very easy for us. I know it's frustrating, but it's very easy for us to just think, oh, let's just all switch off our feelings and let's just not care and let's just not turn up. Like I said in the video, sadly, a lot of people spend their life money, spend their hard-earned pennies on going to watch Manchester United. Should they probably be spending it on something a little bit better right now? Yes, of course. We should all be doing something better with our time and money and energy and everything else. But this is our passion. Not so much Manchester United at the minute, because passion is being stabbed by Manchester United with every ounce of our being. But look, we cannot judge people for wanting to... They've paid for their season tickets at the end of the day. You can't call Manchester United up and go, oh, by the way, because you're shit, can I have my money back for my season ticket that I've had for 26, 27, 28 years? Can I not turn up to these matches? It's a very vital situation, the season tickets in Old Trafford at the minute as well, because these people could make a decision as to not to turn up at this game and to call up and cancel their season tickets. And who's to say, although it seems very far away at the moment, that in 5 or 6 years' time, when or if, or probably very unlikely, but Manchester United do get back into a good place and these people have lost their season tickets and have lost their tickets and have lost connections and everything into the club. It's very risky, and there's a lot more to deal with for some of these people that actually do have season tickets at Old Trafford and have connections that they go with regularly and have meet-up groups and stuff like that. So like I said, I do understand that people want to get their money's worth. Why should they not fulfil their money because the club is shite and the Glazers are just constantly being paid and cash cowed by us all? I sit here and I watch the game on Sky Sports, and that's probably enabling it just as much as somebody on going to Old Trafford, because I'm paying subscription for Sky Sports and subscription for BT Sports, and obviously Manchester United get a cut of that. So it's very hard to cut off your feelings. Somebody commented, which I did like the comment, somebody commented on the video the match reaction, and said, look, in an abusive relationship, the only thing to do is walk away. And as funny as that might sound in this case, because obviously this isn't an abusive relationship in them terms, it's still harder than it seems. I always think, although that might be right and we all have the choice not to watch Manchester United, it's a very big part of our lives, isn't it? It's a very big part of my life. I shape my whole week around Manchester United playing because that's what I love. I love Manchester United, as you can see behind me, as you can see on me, as you can see filming this video. I love Manchester United. I love talking about them. It is just a shame that they are owned by absolute vultures and there is not much enjoyment out of it anymore. It's very difficult when you enjoy and love something as much as this and it's being mistreated. That's more the issue, is the situation at the moment is we still very much love this thing. We love this thing, and this thing isn't what's treating us bad. We're not being treated by the thing that we love, because we don't love the Glazers. We don't love Jim Ratcliffe. We don't love these players. Some of them we do, of course, but we don't love these players. We love the club. That's what we love. We love Manchester United. So it's very hard to love something so much that's been changed and manipulated and everything by this person or these people that are doing this to us. So it's even worse, because it's not the thing that we love that's killing us. It's the people controlling the thing that we love. So yeah, I don't... again, no idea what to do. No idea what to do. I think the best possible thing for us to probably do is protests, because at that point we can still look for the thing we love. We can all exaggerate what it is that we're angry about. We're not angry about how bad Manchester United are, well, we are, but it's more so how bad they run. If results are temporary, form is temporary. What isn't temporary is what these people are doing, are going to continuously do to us. But let's get more into the game on Saturday anyway. Do I think that we have a chance on Saturday? Yes, I actually do, because we know by now that these players are inconsistent. This team is inconsistent. I think they'll want to show up for Michael Carrick. I think obviously Michael Carrick is a good coach. He will not have long to prepare for this, but that's probably the best way to be going into this game. He's got nothing to lose. I think we've got nothing to lose on Saturday, which is why I think we'll probably get a result out of it. Do I think we can win the game? No. I don't think we can win the game, even if we give it our all. I just don't think we have the player for player good enough to beat City, even on a bad day for City. I don't think we have that in our locker. Don't think our players are good enough to beat a mediocre or definitely not a good City. What would we have to hope for to be able to beat City? We'd have to hope for them to all have food poisoning, all have the shits, all of them to have lost legs during sleep, all of them to wake up with conjunctivitis, perhaps. Something along those lines anyway. I'm not an expert on the matter, but yeah, something along those lines. And us to be all forget the drug tests potentially Saturday and probably dope our way through that game, because I think that's probably the only way that we would get a result out of that. Not just in terms of us showing up and them not, but in terms of actual physical talent. I think we're very much lacking in those departments for now. But you never know. You never know. I would love to be celebrating a Manchester United win on Saturday, but everything just feels very, very bitter at the minute. Bitter at the minute. When you know that the background of stuff is just so negative and so horrible and never going to get better under these owners, that it's very hard to enjoy the little things, which that could be the case on Saturday. We will see. I don't want to keep going on and on and on in this video. I feel like everything's really negative at the moment, and I'm just being a big fat negative mess on camera to you all. I'm sorry if it comes across like that. I just need to vent, and I know you guys do too as well, because obviously I read every single comment, and I know you're all feeling the exact same as me. So I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm glad you're not alone. I'm glad we have this platform to speak to each other on. But yeah, let's hope for an enjoyable game. Let's hope for a little bit of energy. Let's hope for a good Manchester derby. Let's just hope that we keep it under 5. Joking, obviously, joking. I hope I'm joking. Yeah, let's just hope that we actually give it a good go, and we might have something to talk about on Saturday afternoon that isn't so negative. But I will be live on Saturday for the watch along from 12 o'clock. So I hope to see you all there if you fancy it. If not, I will see you after for the match reaction. If you have watched this video and you have enjoyed it, I don't know how you would have enjoyed it, because I'm just horribly negative at the minute, and I do apologise for that. But if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your feelings down below. Are you optimistic? What are your match predictions for Saturday? Do you hold any hope for us going into this game? The only hope that I hold for us is Michael Carrick coming in and the players wanting to play for him. But do I think that will be enough on Saturday? No, sadly. But get behind your team and all that. Get behind your team, as hard as it will be. So I will be supporting them on Saturday, hopeful for something to happen. And I'll keep my ear out for anything in the meantime. It would be good for like a bigger a bigger platform potentially to maybe, I don't know, some protests or something like that to try and get these owners out. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure something will have to happen soon, but I'm completely on board with whatever that is, and I'm sure you guys are too. We need to start getting our voice heard. Whether that will do anything or not, I highly, highly doubt it. We know by now that these people just don't care about us. They don't care about the club. They don't care about the players. They don't care about the managers. They just care about what's coming in and out of their bank accounts every month, week and day. So yeah, sad as that is, all we can do is try and get behind the United team that the United that we all know and love, and we'll see what happens on Saturday. Hopefully we have something to be semi-proud of. Can Michael Carrick pull it out of the bag? Only time will tell. But again, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you on Saturday for the watch along from 12 o'clock. Be there or else. Bye guys.